been on.
Mm.
The 4th, the 6th, and the 19th.
Wow. Okay.
But whatever the event is, it's gonna be like lighting a fuse to something that's gonna transpire between September and October. That's when the big stuff gonna go down.
Look at that shit, man. Look at that. See that energy of I ain't trying to pat my back, but you know how much shit we done hit just in this little short time we've been rapping.
You know what?
I said I know in this short time that we've been rapping, we done hit too many bullets, too many points.
Oh yeah,
Yes, sir. All right, Rod. Appreciate that, man.
all the time, man, all the time. Organic section. Somebody posted a question for me to answer. Can you speak on the land of DC? It's not DC no more. That's all I can tell you. It ain't DC no more. Um, I already went over enough DC stuff. Yo,
Hello.
hey there, how you doing?
Hi there. Can you hear me? Can you see
I
me?
can hear you. I can see you.
Okay. All
Looking
right,
cute as you
good.
wanna be. Looking cute as you wanna be.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you so much for sharing your information, and we definitely appreciate it.
You
Oh, hold
welcome.
on. Hold on. I hear an echo. Do you hear an echo?
Mm-mm. I don't. Not on this end. I don't hear it.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, that's fine. I just had two questions actually that I wanted to ask. I don't want to take up too much of your time, but my first question was about um truth seekers that want to talk about everything that's actually going on in the universe, and trying to find and develop genuine connections with others that are
Like
also
mine.
seeking truth. Among all the programming that people are going through right now, it's hard to find genuine connections. It's hard to find genuine friends to talk about these things. It's hard to find relationships. So I just wanted to know your thoughts on that.
When you have a difficult time finding like-minded people, it's because the universe had you in isolation. It's a lot of people that's like-minded and that's good quality people, but you can't see them right now because you're supposed to be in your isolation stage. Before you become the
Mm,
butterfly, you have to first go into the cocoon.
mm,
You in the part where you can't see none of them because your vision is veiled from them, so that you could do your isolation work. Your isolation period is the time when you do the self work. You do your cleansing, your meditations, you get your focus, and you
mm,
determine how can I make my life heaven on earth. That's the only thing that you're concerned about during the isolation period. But as you develop the program, your isolation, the people start straggling in slow at first, and then you get a wave of people that come
mm.
in, depending on what you're doing. But the isolation period is for the self work. We all go through it. I see the answer
Okay.
processing for you.
Okay. um, yeah, no, that definitely hits. Um, I also had a question about the 13th sign, off Eucus, or the 13th constellation, if you had some words on that.
The real 13th seat is called the Great Mother Seat, or Taweret. It's the eye. It's the point in the eye. That's the black dot. It's the symbolism for it, right? So when your pupil dilate in the darkness, this is the opening up of the mind's eye to see through the darkness. So it's allowing more light to be captured by the optic nerves and the cones in the back of the eye. So the true 13th seat is called the Queen Mother seat, and it's a reference to the Great Mother Taweret, who was the first symbol that was used to depict the deity on earth. It's the oldest god known on earth. It's Taweret, other than earth
Um,
itself.
okay. Thank you very much. I appreciate the information.
You're welcome, sweetie.
That's all. That's all I have. I
Okay.
appreciate it.
Thank you
Maybe
for
you also
coming up and
you.
asking your question.
Sorry, was that?
I said thank you for coming up and asking your question. Maybe somebody got
Yes, thank you
something.
for sharing your information. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. All right. I'll talk to you
Everybody
later.
on here, keep speaking your truths. Blessings and love to you.
All right, sweetie. I'll talk to you later.
All right, bye bye.
Somebody had asked about LSD. LSD is synthetic psilocybin. It's man-made psilocybin. It's using the chemical composition of the psilocybin um, in order to make a synthetic substance.
Ha 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 ha!
Peace,
Big
peace,
brother.
peace, my man. How can I help you today?
Come on, man. You remember Zoe. You remember me. I was going to ask you to leave. I would bring Zoe on here. It was a while ago. You ain't got to remember. I just wanted to say what's up, man. Peace
Oh,
and love.
appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it.
I ain't got no questions because we talk in a different way, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm DeAnthony from Detroit.
Yeah,
Givens.
yeah. Matter of fact, you got Facebook?
Yeah.
Inbox me on Wild Hangs so we can link up.
I already know that. Man, all I want to do, I want to say you do what you got to do, and you are always there for people who understand. Mother Sucker traveled through the skies, traveled through minds, traveled through hearts. I don't want to take up much time. I ain't got no questions because ever since we've been talking, we hit on more deeper of a level than anything, and I go through things I go through. We come back to reality with these mother suckers because it don't matter what I was taking through, what anything is. That light gonna shine and we gonna shoot that love up.
Yeah,
And the sun gonna put it back on us. We're gonna cry, we're gonna do whatever we wanna do. But at the end of the day, can't nothing fuck with us. Cause we got the big mama, we got the family, we got the papa, we got the co-creators of creation in here with us, and that's on the inside. I do want you to talk about these different colors of corn, and then the dance of the different colors of people, because if we share that, them things run together with me, because the corn is different colors and everybody dance is different. So I would like you to touch on that, my good sir. But I just wanted to say what's up, and we always have our conversations, and I appreciate you, my brother. Big
okay.
Mama
Appreciate
dropping,
it.
ain't nobody touching nobody. I seen you in that white suit, talking about you ain't want no monkey suit, you would fly. But anyway, go
Yeah,
ahead.
that wasn't no suit. That was a two-piece Hindu outfit.
It looked believable.
That wasn't no monkey suit. That was
No,
a,
I know you said you hated monkey suits.
yeah. I hate them the pale suits are Masonic.
I was saying you looked at fly. You don't come around Big Mama if you ain't got your wife. Now you gotta fight and you gotta eat a lot of stuff. But I want you to talk about the I'm gonna talk about the correlation between the corn
Go ahead,
and
talk
the
about
different
it.
dance.
Put it out there. Give you something to talk about while you up here.
Because you said every color corn is a representation of the different tribes, and every tribe got a different dance no matter what. And then we keep each other fresh by meeting new tribes and intermingling and teaching each other to dance. So now we got 2-year-olds who come out automatically doing the new dance, but not understanding that this is in their soul. It ain't no new dance. And it's like, I want to say popcorn music to influence them, but they influence it more than these things ever touch our children because they show the cascade love that our parents never knew they left. My dad, he died, and he didn't know the mark he left. He did not know what the mark he left is because he died from their system. He was doing drugs. They gave him a new heart. Whatever story they gave me, he died because he went back and they gave him a bad batch. But the thing is, no matter how he feared when he died, his he had 5 children, right? So we
Mm-hmm.
got about 25 of them. So our 25 is leaving nothing but the cascading beauty that's that's dancing, and there's so much joy in our family. Like little girls argue, boys argue, father and sons argue, but when we get together, man, we cook and we have such a joy and beauty like cousins that ain't seen each other in a long time and automatically just take care of each other. And then that even spread out more like my daughter and my sister, her godson. She like, don't you be talking to my god brother like that? So it's such a beautiful protection that's and I will put it once that what was when the sun did that eclipse and Big Mom was talking about that was me that they would come on, man, them birds, let's just go. I'm glad you picked on me because look, ain't nothing but love out here. And I don't care what they do. We're gonna stand up for it. And they can't beat us. And we all going through the same thing. And they not gonna beat us because they just want to learn something. Man, we ain't gonna do them like they did us. Ain't no sun coming down, ain't no floods coming around. Everybody go get that good loving. Back into the fold. I
Yeah,
just wanted to hit that.
yeah. Love them back into the circle.
They got no choice.
That's that. You telling the people how our culture operate that's different than this new culture that they trying to force upon us. Because this where the concept of the family reunion come from. That don't come from nowhere in the world but here. The whole idea of a family reunion only comes from here. We've been doing it for thousands of years. People in other parts of the world don't do family reunions. We do family reunions. Ain't no big eyes and no little U's. We just need to know who we related to so we can know how to respect them when we bump into them in foreign places.
And then look, it's only one faith. So I got this one thing. If I got time, I can read it. But I researched June. I researched June the 4th, and on June the 4th, they say the so-called Torah came down. But the thing is, all three of them, everybody respect the same damn mountain. So why isn't it? Why did they say it's different faiths and just not the one? Because they want to take something from anything. But the whole point of the thing was the spirit came down to everybody. Now you can classify it however they want, right? But I have learned from what I have been through, if I had to speak about the prime curator or God to anybody, I would. It ain't no names. It's above names. I just do this. That's it. That,
So everybody got a crash out in their family, right? But it's only one person that can make the crash out back down, and she called mama.
she told me, let
See,
me
the
say
only
it
one
there.
can. The brothers be like, man, I ain't finna tell that clown that he about to tear something up. You better get out of his way. They already know how he cut. The only one can carry, hey boy, bring your little nappy heel tail on over here and get out there. Let them people go about their business. Okay, mama. But then it's gonna come a time in his life he might know 1,000 women. It's just gonna be one. If he hear her voice and he acting up, and she like, "What you think you doing?" Oh, baby, I was just no. That's that mitochondrial switch. Mama gonna use you to test every woman you encounter until she find the one that's gonna love you unconditionally. And then when mama leaves, she's leaving her as your host, your mitochondrial host. That's the sacred union of the true marriage of the heavenly ones married in a heavenly place that's being played out on earth. It's all
Ain't nothing you
spiritual.
can do. It is,
This,
and it's
this is why they
beautiful.
say don't be unevenly yoked. When your mama tell you that girl ain't no good for you, you don't believe her, and then you get drugged through the mud because you ain't listened to your mama when she told you the girl wasn't no good out the gate because you thought you knew better because your heart felt for this female more than it did for the wisdom your mama was dropping on you. We all got them. Like I got sisters and cousins right now. If I bring a riding bitch around, they
Go
calling her
get
on her
them.
bullshit out the gate. I can't bring her around them and she ain't no rider because they gonna tear her apart. It's gonna be like putting a bleeding goldfish in a bucket of piranhas.
But mama don't change her mind. She might say the first instinct of it is the truth. Now you can hear whatever you want to hear, but the first thing that mama say is the truth. If mama plead the case, you're gonna have to go back and remember. You
Mm-hmm.
it ain't no new shit. It ain't because of what had happened and this and that. No, longevity is only in our time. Like I was just talking about the cascading things. Um, what happened before it has no bearing on the new side of new revelations or anything. So when mama said at first, this gonna hold even above mama trying to say a different way next time. Because it
Mm-hmm.
is what it is.
Well, most of the time, she ain't gonna change what she told you.
Never. She only
She
gonna
gonna,
change the way
she gonna
for
change the way she explained it to you because she's still trying to get it through your thick ass skull. That
thick
mama done
ass.
been there, baby. She done that. She know what you're going through because she done been through it herself. She already telling you from experience, but we don't want to listen. Look, this how mama test her. Mama is connected to son through unconditional love in the heart chakra. If
Mama
the
was 60 today. My mama turned 60 today. Just want to throw that one out there. She
happy
just
solar
turned.
return, mama. But look,
Woo.
so while mama loved the son unconditionally, the only way that she could telepathically communicate with a suitor is her love have to be equally unconditional. This is what Freud called the Oedipus complex. The
Said
son
Oedipus.
the Oedipus complex, where the son
Oedipus.
have a predisposition. Ain't got nothing to do with her marrying a mom. It got everything to do with her finding somebody that vibrate on the unconditional love frequency. And once you find that female, they talking telepathically, and you the jumper station and don't even know it. They communicate because they both love you the same unconditionally.
And
I
they got
love
the
you for
same
free.
way act. They got the same acts. They got the same ways of.
In a lot of ways, they are very similar. And this
Mhm.
is why he called it the Oedipus complex, right? And he turned it into a psychological um, um, diagnosis.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
Now, the father's job for the daughter, right, is similar. He can't allow her to have a son with a guy that's not equally as protective of her as he is, right? If they have a baby, it can only be a girl. The reward come in is that the father will say, "This dude, will look out for my daughter like me." In the reward, this is when you hit the jackpot. You have a son,
That
right?
was the first one.
Right. Because this is the gift from the fatherland, the Y chromosome haplogroup,
I'm
right?
gonna have to
So,
watch this again. Come on, please don't
so
stop.
remember the Y chromosome is continuously scanned by the X. So the better of a person you are, the cleaner the scan is, the better replica quality of the child of the father. That's why you got some dude children look just like him, and then some children like it might be his.
it might be, yeah. But no,
Right.
you know, I
You
know you
gotta
with the
actually
man.
take, yeah, you have to actually take a blood test. But some people you can look
No,
at them,
man.
look at all that's definitely his son.
No,
That's
I ain't
because
had none of them blood tests. They
right,
look
you can't.
Zoe.
The baby
Let's say
came.
bye to Brian.
The baby,
Remember she did the go
yeah,
ahead.
the baby comes through in what you call from a pure place. There's no
Let's hold
there's
this
no
up.
negative karma on the developing child. So he began to take on the best characteristics of the father. That's how genetics is controlled through spirit.
Okay, I got one boy, three girls. You met Zoe. I don't know if you remember you met Zoe. You did the rap about
Mm-hmm.
going to high school. Yeah, yeah, come on. We ain't gonna play with you, mother sucker. She look, she in
Where's she at?
soccer now. She doing good. Zoe, come here. She did the beatbox and she rapped this harmony now. Look, I put her on there. That's
Hey,
harmony.
sweetie, how you doing?
Look, she out there. Look, they all look. I couldn't question it if I want to. Come on, come say hi to Rob. Look, we ain't worried about hairdos. All our hair look the same.
Yeah.
Remember? Look, she graduated 5th grade, brother.
Oh,
I'm going into middle
congratulations,
school.
sweetie.
No, I graduated fourth. 5th grade is in middle school.
Excuse me. Yeah, and she got good flow now. Um, we
Hey, look,
moving like you said. I'm talking to
that's
you on
that's baby
Facebook.
big mama right there. That's you ought to give
Come
that to a
on,
rap
all
name.
of you see what you look. They
Look,
on
that's
my
baby big
head.
mama.
She don't play
You call her baby big mama because she corrected you immediately.
immediately. All
No
I'm doing.
hesitation. She wasn't scared to say it. She was confident in what she was saying. And she explained to you the difference in the two things that you could point out.
That's why I knew. Cause remember you read the first time, but she's in a little acting school. She's doing her thing. The boy, it happened a little different, but we great now. He got his own car. He got his own place. And now it's the girls. But the girl, I'm telling you, it's nothing. Hey, come on, don't do that word. It's nothing but cascading. No matter what how I die is, the covenant is solidified because no matter what I do, they're gonna grow in their righteousness that come from the sun, that come from us, that come from the light, and not even saying darkness is a bad thing, but be put in this place and captive.
Yeah.
So no matter what the hell I went through, and we can get into it, me and you personal, but it don't matter. It only brought grapes to the wine. It only fermented everything because nothing
That's
can
how it's
be
supposed
stopped.
to be. Everything
Ooh.
you go through is part of developing who you're going to become when you get to your destination of father is the greatest title a man can ever ask for.
What's the word you said? You said the something of the father. It was a while ago in the video. It's called the showing of the father, how the father grow up. How the father become okay. So I can explain it without just guessing the damn words. Like I've been a father and a son. This is the only way I know how to see the creator in this life. Now a mother and a daughter know a different way. But I know how to be a father and a son and to be a great father. Your son asks you for anybody asks you for food, you ain't gonna give him a rock. So we can
Right.
hit the sepulcher, we can hit everything, but I know that the truth is here. And we can call it the heart whatever you want, but that shit gonna make your head tingle. It's gonna make your feet tingle, and your whole body gonna feel so much joy just at these thoughts in exchange. We gonna
Man,
keep it right
I
here.
look at my children, I just be smiling just as big. I tell you, father is the greatest title a man can ever ask for.
Woo! Be gifted, granted. First of all, you even said it when you looked at Zoe. You said that you might as well just call her Big Mama. Don't hug her too hard because it's gonna hurt her arms with the wing.
Yes, sir.
Hey, like you said, I'm gonna get with you. I've been doing a lot of writing lately. I'm gonna let other people go. If you have one more time for somebody else, because you are a damn treasure and a gift to a lot of people. But definitely, I want to get to you. What's your Facebook?
Rod Hayes.
Oh, you back? Okay, you just back at the regular Rod Hayes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm on you. And you remember, I invited you to Forks Grill. This is why I started cooking back again. So, bring your ass down to Detroit and come eat a little bit, Mr. Chief.
We put something together. Inbox
I
me.
love Cal. Know what you do, man. You want? Don't tell me shit. I seen you working out and all the boxing and all the work you have put in. You used to be skinny. I seen this skinny nigga. It was a skinny ride. Talking about I just quit my job before.
Yeah.
I tried. Huh?
It was GM. But look,
Okay,
I
one
was
of them.
I was doing all these back to back fasts back then.
Mm-hmm.
And it took away a lot of my weight. I lost about 70 pounds.
My son, he did a 30-day fast. The son, his name DeAnthony, same as me. Um, he on this road too. I'm just saying, I seen you skinny. I seen you with big muscles and can fight, but don't fight nobody. The thing about the Hulk, the reason why he was the greatest is because he could destroy everybody and didn't want to fight a damn thing. And this is why I fucks with you, because like nobody can make you mad. I'm still working on that shit in me. You put in a lot of damn work, and we do not put a lot of work in like King do the motherfucker. King Kong, call yourself whatever you want. I call you my brother. I've been following you for a while, just as long as anybody. All I'm saying is I don't care about what anybody say. When you bring the positive vision that you have in your head about everything into anything, this is the key. You might say I don't mess with that person, but you never dog on them or down on them for anything. And you don't send people for dumbass wars. I'm fucking with you, brother. You introduced me to a lot of things. I heard the birds. I heard Big Mama. I seen the phoenix in the sky. I can go on and on. I do the sun staring. Hopefully Ty's retired. I'm going on a lot. Hopefully Ty's is on that beach, whatever he want to do. But mother
Okay.
sucker.
Look, if we just got to create the ability for him to not have to keep running himself ragged and we working on it. We ain't there yet. Now,
No, we all
Doc,
we
yeah, Dr. G been looking out for him, making sure he don't overwork himself. But she can only do so much because she can make suggestions. She can't tell him what to do. He gonna do what he gonna
he
do.
gonna be building
But
shelves and look. He
yeah,
gonna be doing shit.
when he do that, that's his hobby slash side hustle. It's something that he glad to do.
He
He'll
ain't
do
gonna
that.
never stay and do it for free.
Yeah, he'll do it for free. So that's how you be productive in life. You find something you love to do that you're willing to do for free, and that's what you do. And people will honor you, and they'll make you take a payment even if you don't want one.
After they made your ass take a payment, you ain't never want a payment.
Yeah, my feelings used to get hurt when people used to ask for my cash out,
I
but
know
I
that. They
understand
made
that.
you take it.
Yeah, I understand the law of reciprocity, and as doing the work that I'm doing, I'm not supposed to tell somebody you can't send me nothing because it's blocking their blessing, not mine. They trying to give me a blessing in order to open up theirs. So the channel of reciprocity.
And you gave a shout out for look, much as my brother know, you just gave a shout out for learning something. And a lot of people, I mean everybody can do that.
Yeah,
I just appreciate you did it right now because they freaking forced you. They forced you to take the kind of thing. Like you better take it. And they didn't force you because ain't nobody gonna force Rod to do shit.
I
But you
know
was
what you
like,
mean.
all
Though.
right.
I know what you're talking about. But they kept on asking.
Because we don't charge for gifts that's it's a hobby. It's a
Look, I tell
hobby.
people this all the time. I don't charge for information because my brother and sister bought all the books already. They paid for it.
You
All the
taught
stuff.
yourself courses. You
Yeah, yeah. I wrote my own curriculum.
That's what you taught me.
Yeah. Oh,
That's
I'm
what you
with
taught
that.
me. I'm from Detroit City, man. You popped up at the divine timing. Divine timing is a motherfucker. Um, we taking all the perversion out of everything, and like I say, I appreciate you. I like the hair you got going on now. You getting it together. Look, my it wild. It is what it is, but it naturally grown.
Yep, but I want to get man plaited up if I could find somebody that could braid it at this length.
Man, you know everybody. Stop play. Anyway, I ain't messing
You
with you.
see me pop on here looking like I got baby dreads.
You might as well, cause look, they be sticking up sometimes. Just stick right up in the ear, man.
But
Um,
we got Lansing checking in.
what I went through, it kind of naturally grew 'em. I went through this thing, and I won't say it was like things trying to get at me. It was only learning and teaching. I cannot fault anything that made me stronger. No matter how low I thought I was, no matter what, I learned how to lay down in a bed of roses and be content and be all right and wake up the next day like everything is already presented, water, clothes, however I want to figure it. Most people couldn't understand it, but it's not up to most people to understand it. I woke up, needed nothing, had nothing, and was all right. People came and got me though and took me to jail. I had a bag full of like bitter herbs and stuff. I learned how to taste. I learned how to the herbs taste. I learned how to be fed in this mother sucker.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't consider this experience anything but great.
Yeah, you don't never hear me crying about doing 16 years.
Man, come
Listen,
on.
listen, the reason you don't hear me crying about it, I didn't do the time didn't do me. I used the time.
And then how many people, okay, it was this poem I read the other day. How many fatherless children, how much love and expression did you like, okay, you did 16 years, but it was okay, I'm tingling. It was somebody every day who got guidance in a different way to help them be better. So I'm
Yeah.
not saying that the system is that's what it's, but in that you it's people who actually was helped. Like you said, I made millionaires. Motherfucker came in there broke, and when they left, they got out here and did something and became a millionaire. Now these everybody want to attrition like a recipe of books. So you need the Bible, or you need Narcotics Anonymous, or you need Alcoholics Anonymous. Um, it's a whole way of things that they put that made them to their success, but never the people in the dichotomy of the heart. Because you can read anything you want to read, but that shit ain't gonna get out here and effectively do anything. You got a dogma that you believe in, and if we put dogma backwards, that's like am God. Man, I'm not insinuating anything, but it's any